back to Thursday mornings and letting you know what's going on at FBC Port A for this upcoming week. Of course, we want you to be a part of everything that goes on, or as much as you possibly can. This Sunday, of course, at 9:30 a.m. is our worship service in person as well as streaming. But in order to be there on time, make sure that you fall back Saturday night. There's kind of an important candy day for some kids, but don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour this Saturday night so that you can be in your spot, whether you're watching the live stream or rather watching the stream or your in-person service. So don't forget about that. And we say this every week, and so many of you do a great job. We want you to share anything that God speaks to you about, whether it's an in-person service opportunity or a verse that's put on social media, an event that's put on social media. If God is speaking to you about it, we want people to know that God is working at FBC Port A. But we also want you to invite. And that's the other part of this. If you're coming to in-person service, you know that we still have chairs and we still have a place for people to join us. And by the way, if needed, we can extend our in-person opportunity to our fellowship hall and pipe in the service from there. So if that comes up, that we still have room. Anyway, that is something we want to continue to invite you to be a part of. Something that we've been really encouraging our church and our online audience to take advantage of is that we have a prayer ministry here in our church where it's not just William sending out prayer requests, but we have a prayer team that is praying for your prayer requests. And if you have something specific where you would like just a small group of people praying for you or praying for your specific requests, that is available. Go to fbcporta.com, then go over to Ministries, and then click Prayer Team. That is always available for you. We talk about our small groups all the time because small groups is really where the heart of personal ministry occurs. We want you to come to our in-person service, but if you want the personal contact and touch, or maybe those are the wrong words to use in a pandemic, but the personal influence that comes with ministry, then it is in our small groups. This is one of our lists. We have two lists. This is the first four in our small group list. You can pause it if you need to. And then this is the second list of small groups. We have 9 adult small groups plus 3 youth small groups. One of those 9 is one that I provide. If anyone is interested in talking about the sermon and what went on during the sermon, maybe how that applies to your life, I'm always available to discuss that after church on Sundays. That's one of the 9, but then there's these others that meet on a regular basis throughout the week, and I'm so appreciative of our small group hosts. They are doing an amazing job during this pandemic of making sure that ministry is happening, making sure people's needs are being met. And they are just doing an outstanding job. I so appreciate them. And of course, if you want to start a small group, it's not too late. All you need to do is talk to Don Thrasher, and he will set you up with material, talk to you about what it is you're looking to do, and set you up with material and even a potential list of people if you're needing that as well. Well, this Sunday, we are back into the Apostles' Creed doctrines. We've been using the Apostles' Creed as kind of a cliff notes of the major doctrines in the Bible. Today, we're looking at He descended into hell. On the third day, He rose again. Well, the He should be obvious. We're talking about Jesus and talking about this brief period when He was in the ground, what was happening at that time. And then, of course, we're going to move on very quickly to the most important part of the gospel, really, is on the third day He rose again, and how that, the resurrection, sets up everything else. So I hope you'll join us this week. The emphasis for the verse is Luke chapter 24, verse 6. He is not here, but has risen. It's that simple. Because Jesus rose from the grave, there's so much that occurs in our lives because of Jesus' resurrection. Here is the bottom line that we're going to be looking at. Because of Jesus' resurrection, I have a life, a destiny, and a future with God. So I hope you join us this Sunday, whether it's in person this Sunday or the stream for this service will occur November 8th. We hope you join us and be a part of FBC Port A, whether in person or online church. Well, I look forward to seeing you this Sunday, and may God's grace and peace continue to guide us.